Hi, my name is Joshua Ruderman, and I wanted to make a short video just to kind of help explain to students and to parents what this class is going to be about. And so to give you a little bit of history, about 2 years ago, I started hearing from students, I understand this and that when it comes to being an adult, but I don't really know the specifics. And I don't have the ability to take any kind of classes that will teach me this kind of stuff. Now, I know at some high schools they do have business classes, but even in talking to some of those teachers that teach those classes, a lot of them don't own businesses. They don't really understand the ins and outs of some of these things. And so when it comes to buying a car, the presentation was a lot of slides, it was a lot of general information, and it wasn't specific enough for you to say, okay, by the time I get out of high school, I understand what it means to buy a car, lease a car, whatever the case may be. And so for the past couple of years, I've been pulling together all of these topics and information. I have more of it on my website if you want to read a little bit more, but I just wanted to make a video to share with parents and students, what the class is going to be like. So if you've ever had me as a teacher, you know that things are always pretty easygoing. I like to laugh and joke, and I like sharing stories. And so even if you just come in for that, that's great. But you're going to have a lot of takeaways. And the first couple modules are all about financial literacy. So how do you budget yourself when you become an adult? How do you know how much money things are going to cost and taxes, and how does all this stuff kind of play into my life? It's important that you know this stuff, I think, before you actually become an adult. So, my goal, like I said, is for the next couple of years, if you just continue to learn this stuff year after year, by the time you become an adult, you can say, oh yeah, I have some familiarity with that. I understand the basics of what's going to be expected of me. And so this first module is all about financial literacy. And we're going to start from square one, way down here. And so if you know nothing about budgets and managing yourself and how money works and credit cards and all that, that's okay, because we're going to start at the bottom and we're just going to work our way up together. Okay, like I said, it's an interactive class, so you're not going to feel like you're just sitting there watching me click through a bunch of boring slides. It's not going to be like that at all. Okay, I'm going to limit this class to about 15 students. It's a 90-minute class, and it's free. Parents, if you want to sit in the back, totally fine. I would love for you to be there. I would love to get feedback from you as well. And so Module 1, I'm going to offer 2 different days, kind of see how things build. And then I'm going to offer Module 2 the last weekend in July, and then we're going to go from there. And so come to these classes, sign up. I really think this is going to be worthwhile stuff for you. You're going to learn the basics of financial literacy, budgets and money management, and then from there, you're going to start to learn what it's like to be a young adult in Denver. What is the cost of living here? What kind of things do I need to think about when it comes to insurance for cars, medical insurance, paying bills, online banking? All of this kind of stuff is going to be the exact stuff I'm going to teach in the class. I'm not going to use generalizations. We're going to use actual documents. We're going to use spreadsheets and real things so that you can look at actual paperwork and say, okay, now I'm starting to understand the ins and outs of whatever the topic might be for that module. So sign up for the class, okay? Like I said, this is going to be a lot of fun. It's very practical. A lot of you guys have been asking for this kind of a class for a long time. It's finally here, and it's free. So get involved, do something, sign up for this class, and I will see you there. Thanks.